thought I'd have to compete with my own sister. Growing up, Ava copied everything I did. If I joined soccer, she joined soccer. If I dyed my hair, she dyed hers a week later. It was annoying, but I figured that's just what younger siblings do. When I got engaged to my fiancé, Mark, she took it to another level. At first, it was harmless. She wanted to see the ring, asked a million questions about the proposal, told everyone she knew it would happen before I did. I laughed it off. Then she started showing up at our apartment when I wasn't home. Mark mentioned it casually one night. Your sister stopped by again to drop off those cookies. I hadn't asked her to bake anything. Soon it became normal for him to say, Ava came by, like it was no big deal. She'd sit and talk to him about work, about wedding plans, about me. She even started offering suggestions about what kind of suit he should wear, something I hadn't even discussed with him yet. I told her to text before coming over. She smiled and said, we're basically family already. The first real red flag came at my bridal shower. Ava wore white. Not cream, not pastel, white. When someone joked about it, she laughed and said, oh please, it's not like I'm the bride. But she stood next to Mark in almost every photo that night. A week before the wedding, I came home early from work because I wasn't feeling well. The house was quiet. Too quiet. I walked into the living room and froze. My sister was sitting on our couch wearing one of my old hoodies. My hoodie. The one Mark always said was his favorite on me. Mark was in the kitchen making coffee. For her. They both looked startled, but not guilty. More like annoyed I interrupted something. What's going on? I asked. Ava stood up and said, relax, we were just talking. I asked Mark why she had a key. Silence. Turns out she'd convinced him it was for emergencies, in case I ever got locked out. I felt this cold wave wash over me. That night, I checked Mark's phone. I know I shouldn't have, but I did. Their messages weren't explicitly romantic, but they were intimate. She'd send him selfies asking, is this dress too much? He'd reply, you look good in anything. She complained about me being controlling when I set boundaries. He never defended me. One message from her said, if you'd met me first, things would be different. His reply, maybe. I confronted them both the next day. Ava cried, said she was just lonely, said she admired our relationship and wanted something like it. Mark claimed it was harmless flirting and that I was overthinking. But the truth was clear. She didn't want a relationship like mine. She wanted mine. I called off the wedding. My parents begged me to reconsider, saying I was throwing everything away over texts that meant nothing. Ava avoided me completely, probably waiting for the dust to settle. It's been 6 months. Last I heard, they're officially dating. People keep asking if I'm heartbroken. I was, but now I'm grateful. Because I didn't lose a fiancé. I lost 2 people who were never truly on my side.